Hello and welcome at Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks, and in today's episode we will talk about TTCF Incorporated, traded at Nasdaq, ticker name TTCF. Well, today it made minus 11.22%, finishing at 1661, which is very big decline actually for a company with 1.35 billion market capitalization. And overall we see that the company is in descending let's say sequence already from mid of January, where the price was reaching 27.50 plus, and from that on we are actually now declining all the way. And you can see that this is really a strong decline that taking place. And still, if you would ask, are we going to decline further from those levels or not? Well, we might, but of course there are already clear indications that soon there should be a rebound, at least allowing us to make nice profit. And just also to give you an idea on the situation on the charts, these are by the way daily charts here, this is from September, let's say, on, and it looks like, well, we are about to go to the bottom of the current trading channel, which is between 15 and 27.50. But actually what you need to do, you need to look a little bit at the bigger scale, and then you understand actually that the company was at around 10 plus from mid of previous year, and then it did grow more than 2 times, and now we see actually enormous volatility in the range between 27.50 and 15. So this actually make it really interesting channel to watch through, to keep an eye on, and actually to trade inside. So with this being said, let's now magnify back, and now we can discuss how to trade here further. So of course we see there is a major decline taking place, and we can see that it starts slightly to accelerate, because what we saw, there was a clear channel started by mid of January that was actually going like this, and then after breaking it and the false recovery of the channel, we have now a bit faster declining channel, and which is very interesting, because when you have this kind of acceleration of the decline, it also means that when you have a second acceleration or deceleration actually of decline, then you have a possibility for rebounds. And now if you look carefully, we have this accelerated decline today, and then should be fast deceleration, meaning that it should start bottoming, and then it might prepare for recovery sequence. Similarly, you can see the situation, similar situations were taking place here, that you have a very fast decline, deceleration, one more, and then rebounds. So this could be happening as well. So with this being said, how to trade here? Well, you can see already after hours we are plus 1%, which means that we might be still kind of bouncing here, but looking at this very big and nasty red candle, I would say we still might go a little bit lower, especially given the fact that there is a possibility to do so, because we have clear resist support level, which is just below here at about 16.11, and this will make for us the opening of the next channel where we can buy through, hoping for rebounds in this volatility level, and which will be then the lowest part of it will be 15.21. So if we still think, if we still hope that we will rebound between 15 and 27.50, this trading channel that is already there from September, so we'll have a major rebound, allowing us to make quite nice profit from 15 at least all the way to 20, so till the moving average 200. This would be the very nice best opening, the best channel to buy through. So let's write it down. It will be 15.21 and 16.11 for us. In this case, we can hope for, let's make it as a call out. So in this case, we can hope for very fast moving rebounds, because usually these kind of rebounds can fast, and the profit you need to take really quickly, and do not, let's say, oversit in the position, do not wait, because the position can expire and then it can go for next deceleration phase, especially keeping in mind that we could go even lower. So with this being said, that would be the first entry. And speaking of profit, I remind we always advise taking profit on 10 to 15% from overall money allocated in the position. Here it will be the same, which you can of course do even during the day, but if you do, just consider re-entering if you want, or checking other opportunities. This is really important. If you're a daily trader, take that profit. If you're a more mid-term trader, of course, you can wait a little bit longer. And for those, you can say that the first attractor here will be in the vicinity of 20, because this is also vicinity of moving average 200 here, this let's say this red line. So let's name this attractor like attractor 1, and this is for those who are mid-term traders. You can wait for it coming. For others, let's say for daily traders, this would be the first entry channel. And then if you again look at the bigger scale, you can see that if the channel that we discussed between 15 and 27.50 will be broken, this is also possible. So if this will be broken, then we will need to think of, let's say, further buying in opportunity, because we need to average down, we need to hope and wait for next rebounds. Then of course you can see the next level to buy through is just here between 12.57 and 12.56 and 13.52. Let's write it here again for us as a call out, because this will be, if we continue declining, still based on some technical considerations, following actually the declining trend that we have. In this case, it will be the third channel opening if we go really low to second level, because you see we have first channel, second channel. If I have the third channel, usually it's a final one. Then we might really rebound very nicely and return again to previous big channel of 15, 21, 20, and again more closer to the area of 20, which will work as an attractor for us, for mid-term traders. Still, what we need to keep in mind, this is just, let's say, technical mitigation trade, the second channel. The most expected, of course, to rebound from the first one, because here you see that moving average 200, it's although bending, and it might, if the price is not going to return, it might start bending even downwards. But you see that it's already long term, that moving averages 20, 50 are declining, the green and blue line. And once they start volatiling around each other, once we have the major rebounds, then it could be already the indication that we're coming back. Similar situation was taking place in October, December action, you can see. So the pattern is kind of repeating itself. And although, of course, we are now a little bit lower than moving average 200. And also we need to keep in mind that moving average 200 itself and the midline about 20 are working as a very strong attractors. So the price pressure is developing upwards, and actually it's really forming really strong push. And once it's released, once we have this move on confirmed, it will be really, really significant. Of other parameters that are very important here to note, again on this bigger scale, you can see it's a volume traded. You see, whenever the big volumes were traded, it's also a very nice indication that there are many new traders coming in. You can see this by RSI. So RSI today just be in oversold area, just below 30, so it's 28.31. What does RSI means? RSI, simply speaking, shows you the relation in percentage between the people who already have a profit in the position, if they would sell immediately, and those who still don't have the profit. So now you can say only 28.31% of people holding the stock are still with the profit, others are still waiting. This means that their wait capability, let's say, or their desire to wait is stronger. So these stocks that they possess, they have higher viscosity and flowability, so they won't be released that easy. And once you have these big buyouts, it means that soon the deceleration should start, because the market will be draining from the float and actually from available stocks, and then the price should be pushed back. So all this tells that the first channel is very strong, but second one still need to be considered based on technical correction. And then, as always we do in our channel, we need to take into account possible mitigations of the risks due to negative catalysts. If they come, they could be really severe, especially not forgetting that just, let's say, June of previous year, the company was really in the range of 10. And if some news comes that it tells that, okay, it's performing so bad and cancels all this growth, we might go those levels very low. So we just need to keep some funds to buy there through, and actually not at those levels, but really in the top of those levels, which will make for us this channel between 10.96 and actually 11.33. So let's write it again as a call out for us, and this will make the final, let's say, based on negative catalyst risk mitigation channel buying through, and we will note it here. So with this being said, these are 3 principal levels, as always, based on our so-called mixed analysis, the videos that we analyze here based on mixed analysis. These are 3 in 1. So first is technical analysis, so analysis of just technical situation. Second one is non-linear averaging down based on resist support levels. That's what we draw. And actually the third one is definition of how we choose those levels. So the first 2 we choose based on technical, and third one is due to possible negative catalyst kicking in. So it's a risk mitigation due to news. And with these 3 taken into account, actually we cancel all the major risks, and when you cancel all risks, what remains, of course, is taking profit. And again, we also follow the philosophy that you should not be too greedy on the profit taking. You should not try to become rich from one trade. Take the profit. Maybe it's even better to take it a little bit too early, but then you can always check other opportunities, because if your system works, if your model works, make it multiple times. And this is really important to develop the confidence and know that your model works, your approach works, because otherwise any trading is just a casino. So with this being said, these are 3 levels. If you would ask yourself how to buy through, of course, we propose non-linear averaging buying in our averaging down, and buying in our opinion videos. And in this case, it's again classical 5 portion, meaning that the money you would like to play here, you can split in 5 portions. And once you start playing with this position, you can buy through the first channel with 1 portion. Then if price declines to the second portion, a second channel, you buy with the remaining, actually with another 2 portions. And if we go to the third channel with some negative news, you buy with remaining 2 portions through the channel. Again, what do we mean buying through the channel? It means that you don't buy immediately when the channel is activated, so on the top, and you also do not wait till the end, because it might not even come the end of the channel. So you start slowly buying from the top of the channel through it, so you can subsplit this portion in another 2 or 3 and then slowly buy through. This way, in the middle of this channel, you will have actually the most buy, the most average down through the channel once the rebound takes place. Therefore, you can make the best profit here. So with this being said, this is the way to trade with TTCF. Indeed, very interesting stock. We made many videos on that. Every time worked really well, because it's behaving classically with huge volatility, so allows to make a lot of profit. But now, of course, it's in more major correction, so we just need to be very calm, slowly average down, buy through, and wait for major rebounds. So with this said, good luck with TTCF, and see you at another episodes of Stocks Advisor channel.